Britney Spears' ex-husband reveals a lot in new shocking interview with Britney Spears' friend. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So grab a snack, grab a drink, hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful. We got to talk about Miss Britney because Sam Asghari, he just did an interview with Kate Hudson and her brother, and he spoke a bit about Britney and the conservatorship. So before we get into that, I just wanted to say, you guys, I am so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. My pen is breaking, you guys. Our community that we are building is so incredible. I love it so much. I want to also say thank you so much to all the donations that we were able to collect for all the victims of the fires. Today, I finally gave the last portion of the donations. I won't be opening the Amazon wish list for a minute because most donating sites have an overwhelming amount of products, so they don't have room or space for it. So whenever they tell me that they are in need of something, I could reopen the Amazon wish list. But I just really wanted to say thank you so much for your love and your support. All right, so let's talk about Sam Asghari, Britney Spears' ex-husband. I'll be very honest with you guys. While they were dating, I was very grateful for Sam Asghari because I felt like he was the only one who actually treated Britney as a human being and not like a cash cow. There are things, of course, that he said that maybe I just didn't like, but I did like the fact that while they were together, any red carpet that he would go on, he would never talk about Britney, and he would always divert the question back to him. When they got engaged, all he said was, it's up to her, it's whatever she wants. So those are the things that I definitely admired of Sam, until the divorce was announced, and it was the alleged thing that, if he didn't allegedly get more money, he would talk or something. I believe that's something I read, and that really just turned me completely off. I do love Traders, the show he is currently on. It's like he's not there, to be honest. I mean, he's not talking. I don't see him in any scenes. It's really like he's not there. But whatever, I guess, I don't know, girl. Maybe he does. I don't know. I'm not going to be mean. But anyways, this is something that he said in the podcast. Check this out.
There's 7 years worth of relationship that comes from the music video and a marriage and a lot of experiences and a lot of experiences, which I like to call it a crash course in Hollywood, which was great. And everything was going really well until one day I started learning about what the conservatorship is and things like that. And that's when I was like, wait a minute. Like, I thought, I'm in America. What do you mean? What do you mean somebody doesn't have, their basic
autonomy over their own life, right?
What do you mean someone over the age of 18 needs permission from their parents and all this ridiculous thing? What, I'm very new to this, and everybody is. Even it's such a ridiculous thing in this country to have to deal with, and that was by far the most. I'm not going to say difficult because I don't think anything's difficult. That was the weirdest thing to deal with.
So right off the bat, it's a crash course in Hollywood. I understand what he is saying, but that is not a crash course in Hollywood. That is a marriage. Hang on, I have to sneeze. No. Every time I sneeze, and I've done it for years. Anytime I sneeze, I'm like, oh. Anyway, do you guys remember when Britney Spears said one of her favorite things was sneezing because it felt like orgasmic? I love her. I miss her. Listen. It's not a crash course in Hollywood. It's a marriage, Sam. It's a relationship that, how do I put this? Sam Asghari, I believe that he was good for Britney in the moment of the conservatorship. I do. And I will stick by it. I feel like he kept her company, watched movies with her, cooked with her, worked out with her, did videos with her, did workout videos with her. It wasn't so, controlled. I mean, it was very controlled, but it was sort of maybe like moments of happiness, moments of ecstasy, maybe some good times in the bedroom and some cuddles, things that a human needs, right? And her life for 13 years was such hell, and it was so abusive from these monsters. If you guys have not seen or read The Woman in Me, make sure you read it. It is amazing. I I really, really, really love the fact that Britney Spears, she had Sam in those years. I really do. I know what you say, the wedding is fake. I know all the conspiracies. But when you're going through a bad time, if you have someone in your life who is just, just there, even though you can't do anything but maybe watch a movie or work out, it's more than enough. I'm a little nervous of him starting to talk about Britney. I don't like it. I thought, and I was under the impression he was under a gag order, that he was not supposed to or allowed to talk about Britney. I hope this does not become a pattern. I hope that just for his sake, because, he wants to be this huge movie star. I hope for his sake he doesn't turn all his career into a Britney Spears, interview, right? Like, you want to be famous because of your talent, not because of who you dated. A lot of people are taking what he said about the crash course in Hollywood, negatively. And yes, I absolutely understand. I think I understand what he meant, but I think that it was just really bad wording, because it really does sound like you used her to get in detail of, or, to get info on how to manage Hollywood, right? Do I see a big future for Sam? You know what? I don't know. I mean, Traitors is a reality show of, celebrities who come together and solve mysteries and whatever. It's a fabulous show. It's on Peacock. I love it so much. And Sam is there, but like I said in the beginning, it's like he's not there, girl. I mean, he doesn't have the personality to be a reality TV star. He does not stand out. He barely talks. It could be editing. I have no idea, but he's never shown. Acting wise, I don't know how he is going to be what he wants to be. I'm sure he wants to be like The Rock. He wants to be a huge actor, but can he get there without mentioning Britney all the time? I don't know. I don't think so. What I see in him is maybe he's going to get married to this new girl, maybe have some children, and kind of like disappear into the distance. That's what I see in him. But if he continues to talk about Britney, I guarantee you that the Britney army is going to turn on him, and it's not going to be pretty, because if he is going to do this and he is going to just use Britney's name to get publicity, trust and believe Britney army will be coming for him, because then all of their suspicions and all of the conspiracies of him allegedly using Britney will come true, and everyone will believe that. So Sam, my advice to you is, girl, listen, work on your personality. Take a Red Bull before an interview. Stop talking about Britney. Go to more auditions and see what you can do with your talent. But don't fall on, to Britney. My hope and my prayer for Britney is just happiness. I want Britney to be happy. I want Britney to be in a safe environment with people that love her. Speaking of people who love her, I mean, I believe this is the Kate Hudson, podcast, and allegedly Britney's friends with them. So I don't know how Britney's going to feel about this, but I don't know. I just don't know. I just feel like everyone around Britney sometimes acts so fucking shady, and I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore when it comes to Britney. I don't know with her convent, her boyfriend who has like 5,000 kids, 400 baby mamas, allegedly. Like, it's just so messy. I just want Britney to clean house, to be with people who deserve to be around her, be with people who want her to succeed, be with people who want her to be the best of the best, and not with losers who need her for a coin. You know what I mean? So anyways, what do we think? Let me know in the comments below. How do you feel about Sam Asghari talking about Britney and this new interview with Kate Hudson and her brother? I'd love to hear from you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Beedity, bobbity, boo.